All right, so I already know that you're probably a busy person and you just want some quick meals, but also want to maintain the muscle building aspect of your fitness. So, this is literally the minimalist cooking for fitness with few ingredients and also easy meals for busy people. So, let's just get straight into it. Firstly, complicated meals literally fail and most people don't stick to them. So this is the reason why minimalist cooking is usually what will work for you, and also you will kind of like save money as well in the long run as well, especially if you're a busy person. So I think too many ingredients equal too much more time, and you're just actually wasting more money, and also you're just making more excuses for yourself. Oh yeah, I want my meal to be perfect and I need to add like salt, black pepper, and all these other things, and if I have to do these things then it's just going to be too much for me, so what's the point? I might as well just go eat out and I'll probably just save time. Guys, you're going to be missing out on so many more impactful progress if you just keep doing that and you keep fooling yourself and you keep belittling yourself. I used to be this type of person, and then I realized no, you don't have to be this type of person. Stop being silly, stop making excuses, stop wasting money. Literally just meal prep, and one, you're going to save money, and two, you're going to look better, three, you're going to have more energy. And it's just like it just stipulates like the more it's kind of like baffling to me how most people would think that if you meal prep and you meal plan, especially as a busy person, or because you have work and you work 9 to 5 and you think you're a super busy person, you think, oh, because of this reason I'm gonna just go eat takeaway, or I'm gonna go buy some meal deals from Tesco. Like all these foods just have so much junk in them. But anyway, moving on to the second point is that the most jacked, fittest people actually eat the same meals daily. So if you look online, like if you see all those fitness influencers, they're most likely eating the same, like similar meals or the same meal every single day, and that's the reason they've maintained this fitness and the reason why they look so good. So you probably have a fitness influencer that you watch or you see online. Take Alex Hormozy, for example. He definitely eats the same or similar meals every single day, a structured plan that he eats at the same time every single day. And that's the reason he's maintained his fitness. It's common sense, it's easy for him, and that structure will show in his body, and it does show. He looks freaking huge. If you don't know Alex Hormozy, then go check him out. Absolutely phenomenal guy, especially if you're trying to improve your business. So moving on to just giving you some example of something that's actually backed by research. Research studies actually show that meals that are simple actually improve your diet adherence. So just your maintenance of your diet. And this is because you have fewer decisions, which actually lead to more consistency. So if you want to be more consistent and build that discipline in actually eating the same structured meals, then eating the same thing will actually lead to building that discipline and consistency. So that's actually backed by research as well. So the goal is not essentially, well, the goal is essentially, but not essentially to like reduce proteins. You want high proteins, you want to have a balanced meal, but also with like minimal effort. So that's like the goal of your journey. And the only ingredients you actually need, nothing extra, are firstly proteins. Proteins are probably the most important thing that you will have in all your meals. And this, the first ingredient on my list is actually eggs. Eggs are literally the perfect protein. They're cheap and they're fast to cook. So if you are not eating eggs every single morning, you are literally missing out on so much gains. And they're so easy to make. You literally just turn on your cooker, put the olive oil, crack a couple eggs, and you fry it. If you're boiling it, you boil it in some, like you literally just preheat the water, boil it, boom. You've literally made eggs. Eggs are so easy to make. So for you to say, oh, I can't make eggs in the morning because it will take too long, you can literally just go shower whilst you're boiling some eggs, and boom, by the time you're done showering, the eggs are ready. You take it with you to work, and then boom. Or you just literally eat it. It's gonna take like what, 3 minutes. Next on my list is chicken thighs. You can also eat chicken legs, chicken breast, whatever type of chicken you like, preferably. And these are actually very good. They're juicier and cheaper than breast. So obviously you'll save money in the long run. Next in my list is actually minced beef, and minced beef is actually less prep, just so easy to cook minced beef, and it is a lot for like people that need more convenience. I have a few friends that actually eat minced beef, but the only the only thing that's bad with his diet is that he adds like ketchup and mayonnaise and stuff like that. I personally, I don't really like ketchup, especially not on minced beef. So I I like ketchup, but with chips, and That's the reason why I don't really like ketchup, because then I'm eating like chips. But actually, you know what? Like I'm not gonna like say ketchup is bad, because if you look at the ingredients of ketchup, especially if you're getting it from like Heinz, it's literally just like a few things that are not actually that bad. So ketchup is not too bad, especially paired with, if you're gonna eat minced beef with ketchup, that's absolutely fine. Up to you. I'm not gonna judge you for that. Moving on, we have canned tuna and salmon. So obviously I've spoken to you about canned foods. They put preservatives in them, so just be mindful. But you can get your omega threes. Canned tuna, literally just straight out. You just start eating it straight. You just need to boil some pasta, and boom, you've got some canned tuna pasta. Mix it up with some sweet corn, and boom, you've got a full meal right there. Take that to work, and that will last you what? And how much is that going to cost you? Like literally nothing. So canned tuna is good, no cooking required. Just open and literally eat it. Next on my list is Greek yogurt for proteins. Greek yogurt is phenomenal, and it's literally so easy to make. You literally don't need to make it. You just buy Greek yogurt from the shop, and then boom, add some honey, maybe add some chia seeds, add some nuts, and literally you've got a meal already right there on your plate. Like, do you know how crazy that is? It's so easy. Greek yogurt, if you're not eating Greek yogurt, because it has actually like live bacterias which are good for your gut health, Greek yogurt is phenomenal, and you should be eating Greek yogurt every single day. Now, I'm not one to say that because I genuinely don't eat it every single day, but I do eat like a lot of protein sources. But yeah, definitely in the days where I was eating a lot of Greek yogurt, I was seeing like phenomenal changes in my skin, my gut health, etc., etc. Highly recommend. Next on my list is for you vegan eaters and vegetarians, lentils and beans, phenomenal protein source. You know what? Sometimes, especially in my rice, like I like a lot of like rice and peas. I like to switch it up sometimes. So I have like a lot of like brown rice, and then I put in some like red kidney beans or like, lentils, and you just put them in there, and then you eat it with rice, and then you have some chicken and some like some salads, or if you want to have like leafy greens like kale or spinach, absolutely amazing, phenomenal. So definitely be adding beans into like especially if you're eating rice, try add beans into your rice. Or if you're gonna have like a fried rice thing, try add some like vegetables just to make it more healthy and more nutritional. Definitely highly recommend that. A lot of plant-based protein inside of it, and also it has a lot of fiber as well. So beans, lentils, absolutely amazing. Moving on now to carbs. Obviously you need carbs for energy, so first on my list is rice. Definitely I would highly recommend you to just have brown rice instead. It might not taste the same as white rice, but definitely it's more nutritional and it's probably healthier for you. I don't really know the research on it, but for me personally, every time I eat brown rice, I don't feel the same way I do when I eat white rice. And secondly, like brown rice, for me personally, it tastes healthier and it tastes better for me. Obviously, some people will say, "Oh yeah, white rice tastes better," but for me personally, brown rice tastes way better. It's literally you can literally make rice in a couple seconds. You can buy like the microwavable rice, or you could just buy the bags and make it yourself. That might take a little bit more time, but literally you could bulk cook rice for the week and then it's literally done. You just warm it up. So guys, rice absolutely phenomenal. Oats are the second thing in my list, pardon me. So oats are the second list. They're literally probably the fastest thing. Like you literally just put some milk, some oat milk, oats, add some honey, add some chia seeds, and boom, you've already got some oats. You just warm it up in the microwave or however you want to warm it up, and then boom, you've already got oats made. Oats are so easy to make. They're kind of nutritious, I would say, definitely. Just be mindful of where you're buying your oats. They're definitely cheap, so I would highly recommend that. And next on my list is potatoes. So potatoes come in, different types of form. You have the white sweet potatoes, you have potatoes, you have bacon potatoes, you have baby potatoes. So whatever type of potatoes you're trying to make, definitely highly nutritious. And I would definitely advocate for potatoes. The only problem with potatoes is that they do take a bit of time to make. So so do be mindful of that. But definitely potatoes can be made in bulk, and then you can just preserve it for later, make it as mash, however you want to have it edibly. But definitely it will last days. It's not just going to expire instantly, so you can make it in bulk and then save it in the fridge and then eat it later. So usually what I do is I fry my potatoes, so I chop them up like chips, fry them in olive oil, and then I eat them alongside all my protein sources. But I usually make sweet potatoes instead, just have a few more nutrient nutritional value in them as well. And they're also sweeter. I love sweet potatoes. They're nice. So if you want to like advocate for eating sweet potatoes, just be mindful that they are more expensive. And you can also boil them as well. Absolutely amazing when boiled. And then just keep in the fridge. Next day you just chop it up and eat it. Like literally just put it in the microwave and eat it with your chicken that you've made in batch. So potatoes, highly recommend. Moving on to bananas. Bananas are literally nature's fastest pre and post workout carb. And literally, if you eat a banana in the morning just before going to the gym, you will have so much energy that you won't believe it. And if you pair that with like a smoothie, or if you pair it with eating eggs, etc., etc., absolutely phenomenal. Bananas are amazing. They give you so much energy. They have fiber in it. There's so many other nutritional value elements to bananas, but definitely I would highly recommend bananas. And finally, we have the healthy fats. So actually, not finally, there's another list after that, which so you might want to stick around for that. So we have healthy fats, which are good for your hormones and recovery. So first on the list is olive oil, which you can literally just drizzle over your meals and it takes no prep. I also do use olive oil to cook with my food as well, or to like fry, drizzle over your salads, etc., etc. Olive oil has so many nutrients in it, and just be mindful if you are frying with olive oil, don't use it more than 2 to 3 times after frying with it the first or second time. And also do be mindful to keep it at a moderate heat. So don't keep it above like high, don't like use the highest heat when you're cooking with it, because then it starts to become toxic eventually. So just be mindful of that. Next on my list, I do have peanut butter. And peanut butter, you can literally just spread it on anything, blend it, eat it however you want to, consume it. Pause. Just yeah, get those nuts, and definitely that's a highly great protein source. Just be mindful of where you're buying your peanut butter. Make sure it's organic, and maybe just avoid the crunchy peanut, because that actually has a lot of sugar in it. And for me personally, I don't really eat a lot of peanuts because it has I think I'm allergic to it, and it makes my skin like start, I start getting pimples and spots and stuff like that. So I just, if you're fine with peanut, I can eat like peanuts itself, but peanut butter is just, I don't know, it just doesn't work well with my skin. So moving on, we also do have whole eggs. So obviously, just like I said, eggs are definitely a healthy fat, and they're good for your hormones and recovery, and they also have a lot of protein and essential fats in them as well. So definitely whole eggs are absolutely amazing. Highly recommend eggs. Eggs should be the first thing in your protein source. You should literally be eating eggs every single day. So like eggs should be every single day. Like it shouldn't be a mix and match thing. Eggs should be literally every single. They are the most complete protein. They're probably the number one ranking protein source. So if you're not eating eggs and you're trying to build muscle, then I don't know what you're doing. Unless you're like vegetarian or vegan. I think it's vegan. Then obviously like animal cruelty and stuff like that, and like you can't eat protein. I understand your situation, but if you can, definitely add eggs into your meal plans, diets. Moving on to nuts and seeds. So we have so many different types of nuts and seeds. Definitely the three of my favorite are uh, almonds, and pecans. I think it's pecans. So walnuts, almonds, and pecans. I think there's another one I'm missing out on, but those are like my top three, and I love those. I preferably always almonds and walnuts, because they usually give me like most of the nutrition I need from nuts. Pause. But definitely also seeds as well, chia seeds. Avoid flax seeds because they're not good for men, because they're actually estrogenic and they cause men to have a lot of tits. So easy to snack on, no cooking needed, literally just fast paced, easy, bada bang, bada bing, especially for you really super busy people. So just finally, we have vegetables, which are so important, and vegetables can still help you to build muscle, especially for you busy people, and they have so many micronutrients, and also they're good for your digestion. So first on my list is obviously frozen veggies. You literally just steam it and it's done. Like boom, 5 minutes steaming, and literally it's cooked. So no excuses there. Same nutrients as fresh. So don't think, oh yeah, but frozen vegetable is not fresh, guys. It's literally fresh. It's the same value. So stop deceiving yourself or being delusional. It's the same value. The only problem would be only if like there's literally no problem. Like if it looks fresh and it's fresh vegetables, literally the minute they get it out of wherever they get it, they freeze it. So it's going to be fresher if anything than the fresh vegetables that you go to buy, the unfrozen fresh vegetables. That's a tongue twister. So don't be deceived. Frozen vegetables, one, is cheaper, two, it literally has the same amount of nutritional value. Moving on in my list, we have spinach and kale. Absolutely phenomenal dark leafy greens, so good for your blood, so good for your iron, absolutely remarkable for your skin. So definitely add these into your list. I usually have these in smoothie form, and I also eat these alongside my proteins and also my carbs in the afternoon. So I'd highly recommend you to have spinach and kale. You can toss it into anything, high in iron and so many vitamins. Moving on, we have carrots and cucumbers. Definitely the easiest snacks to snack on. I love carrots, especially with my broccoli when I'm having my dinner or my lunch, and they're just easy to eat. So many nutrients in them. Someone said that carrots are good for your eyes or vision. So it's actually true, but it's not like directly true that if you eat carrots, your vision will improve. But what basically happens is the more carrots you eat, the more it breaks down. There's nutrients in it that actually repair your vision, so eventually it improves or strengthens your vision. So I guess directly it does improve your vision. So yeah, definitely eat carrots every single chance you have, and cucumbers are really good for your skin, so many nutrients in them as well. So that is all the I'm not done yet, so don't leave. Yeah, don't be silly, not stupid. You're not stupid, you're so smart. Oh my gosh, you're so intelligent for being here and listening to all this intelligent wisdom. So guys, moving on. This is literally just some meal plans that I've made, so you can copy this. You don't really need to overthink about it. So for breakfast, it could be any of these: oats, peanut butter, bananas, and eggs. For lunch, rice, chicken thighs, frozen veggies. Literally will just take you 10 minutes. For dinner, minced beef, potatoes, spinach, so many other things you can add into that. Snacking, Greek yogurt, nuts, and honey. Literally no cooking required for that. Post workout, peanut butter sandwich plus like some oat milk. Peanut butter sandwich, not necessarily you have to have it as a sandwich. You can also put peanut butters in your smoothies. You can put peanut butter in your Greek yogurt. But some people like peanut butter. I would highly recommend you, if you're gonna eat it with bread, definitely put it on like some seeded bread, whole grain seeded bread. Probably my ideal bread to eat is because it just has seeds in them and it's wholemeal, it's brown bread, so it's a lot healthier than just like plain white bread, unless you like literally need a boost of energy. But it's up to you how you want to do it. And finally, just to give you some quick hacks. So obviously, definitely cook in bulk if you want to save a lot of time. Make 3 to 4 days worth of food at once, and then that way for the next 3 to 4 days, you don't need to worry about making food. You just go to work and everything's done. You come home, everything's done. After gym, before gym, everything's done. Go sleep, smiling at night that you've saved so much time for the week, and then yeah, you get to like actually get more time sleeping, just knowing that you don't need to worry about it, or like spending money on like takeaway and waiting for the delivery, or it's just all a waste of time. And also make sure, if you do not already have one, buy a rice cooker or an air, and also an air fryer. This will save you a lot of time. So you just set it, forget it, zero effort needed, and then it's done. When it's done, it's done, and you just need to go eat pretty much, or like put it in the fridge, etc., etc. You get where I'm going. And also make sure that it's one pan meals. So throw everything in one pan, cook it all at once. So you can have some one pan, stir fry meals that are very healthy as well. I used to eat a lot of stir fry. I still do occasionally, but now I'm more like a single ingredient guy. So I kind of just eat like potatoes, chicken, vegetable, smoothie, and then boom, that's like my meal. So definitely, if you want to like save even more time, you can have one pan meals and make some like stir fry. And also definitely frozen over fresh, same nutrition, no washing, no chopping, no waste. So saves you so much time, saves you money. And finally, pre-marinate your meats to save you time, and it boosts the flavor with no extra effort. So there is no outro, just value. You now have a simple, foolproof, no excuses. Literally, if you are a busy person, you literally have no excuses. So make sure to like, comment, and apply this now. Take care. We out.